Yo, 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 what is good people? Yes, we are back at it again. Another edition of your Don't Listen podcast, Sports Talk. And yes, good people, we are in the championship games, the championship week. This is for the right to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We are in the mix, good people. This is big time. Big time before the big game, okay? Championship weekend coming up. And I will say, you know, before we do get started in this video, you know, this is for the people that follow me on social media and or just come and watch the videos. My platform is an open platform, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I'll just bring anybody on here. That's not what I'm saying. What I will say is, if you got some legitimate critiques of what I say, if you have, a different opinion, you a fan of the game like I am, you are a connoisseur of the game like I am, unfortunately, if you are somebody that want to come on and counter my narratives, you are welcome to come on. You can hit me up in my group on Facebook, not my main page, because a lot of people making that mistake. They sending me friend requests to come on my main page. Go to the group, good people. Go to the group, join the group, and then you could hit me up through the chat, and we could get you on that way. If you want to come on and counter my opinions, I'm not scared of that. I welcome debate. I actually had a debate on my Facebook page the other day. I put up a graphic and it got under a few people's skin where I had put up the Dallas 5 Super Bowls, Giants 4 Super Bowls, Commanders, formerly known as the Skins, 3 Super Bowl, and I put the Eagles at 1 Super Bowl. Now, one guy said they actually have 4 championships. They won 3 NFL I said, brother, that's before the merger. That's before they even was playing Super Bowls. Okay, like, listen, I get it. You want everything to count. Body of work matters. I get it. But in the Super Bowl era, could not make that argument. Can't make that argument. I don't want to hear nothing about you, something you did in the 50s and the 40s before the AFL and the NFL merger. Okay. Don't go there with and then when we went there with it, he said the Cowboys, because I got to say what he said to be fair, okay? He said the Cowboys ain't won stuff in 30 years, which is very true, much to my chagrin. Very, very true. But you can't say that and then say, excuse me, you can't say that the Eagles got championships from the old league before the merger. We can't do that, right? So, like I said, I welcome debate. If you want to come on here, come join the group on Facebook. Don't Listen Podcast group on Facebook. And you want to debate me? I'm fine with it. Anybody. Just come with some legit stuff. When you do ask to come on, tell me what you want to talk about, and then I'll be like, okay, let's do that. All right, so it's open, people. This was a community podcast. I have reached out to many people to come join me and do my podcast. And, it is what it is. I do it by myself. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. My cousin come on when he can. My son come on when he can. But I've reached out to other people. That's just what it is. All right, let's get to the games. Because I know y'all want to hear me rambling through everything all the time. But I have to ramble. It's a necessity that we have to do, good people. Sometimes I have to say stuff before I say the stuff you want to hear. That's part of the process. So I hope y'all still here on the video once we get to this point. All right, so here we go. Let's get to the actual games. All right, first game I want to talk about is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, for the people that's been with me through the season, I thought the Bills would be here. But the Bengals came in and upset the apricot. Said, you don't know what you're saying. Stop playing. Okay. So the Bengals upset the Bills last week. I wouldn't even so much call it well, see, now I sound like mainstream media when I say upset the Bills. The Bengals was in the Super Bowl a year ago. Stop playing. Okay, Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Kansas City versus the Bengals. All right, let's go. Patrick Mahomes has an injury, high ankle sprain. This is what I seen through the sources that I watch. High ankle sprains, very moderate, had him limping through the course of that game. But the improviser in chief found a way to win that game, good people. Mahomes was out there on one leg, stumbling and rumbling, running the ball still with a messed up leg. Seen him do that. Threw the ball, threw for a touchdown with a messed up leg. Seen him do that. Excuse me. And he had some help from his running game. They was actually out there running hard and doing their damn job. Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion. I don't know if I can designate him number one because I saw that somewhere, and I say, all that's subject to opinion because, like I said, a lot of people look at stats. They look at stats and be like, this is the end all to be all. But the eye test to me is a different thing too. You understand? Like, you got eyeballs, you can see. Your brain processes some information. It lets you come up and form your opinion. And I just think that's an opinion. I don't know if I do have an opinion on who the best quarterback in the league is, but I said myself, if I had to pick one, I'm starting it with Josh Allen. That's what I said. But a lot of people got Mahomes as the best quarterback. That is your opinion. You're entitled to it. My opinion is something different. Now, Joe Burrow comes in and be like, yo, how y'all gonna be talking about Mahomes and Allen without talking about me? I'm Joe Burrow up in here. You ain't see my stats? You ain't see what we did after starting off at a slow in the beginning of the season, do nothing but win with guys out. See, a lot of people didn't say this too. You know, a lot of people did not say this. That the Bengals came in that game missing 3 offensive linemen. Nobody talked about that because, something would have had to be bucked. The narrative had to be bucked. Oh, Joe Burrow, he ain't make do what they did. See, people, they don't give certain people get excuses, and some people don't. Okay, because I barely heard anything about the injuries to Joe Burrow's offensive line and injuries on that team per se during the year, because the Bengals had quite a few injuries themselves, and they managed to get through the season and end up in the AFC Championship game, right? But certain narratives don't get told. Only certain people get their narrative told. And honestly, in my opinion, I'm kind of upset about this week game. And the reason why I'm upset is because Mahomes is hurt. Now, that's already a built-in excuse. Okay? That could be had, and people could say this and that. I'm not going to be that guy. Because in every sport, right, if somebody goes down, the next person has to step up, and then the team still has to function. And the wins and losses still get recorded. So we can't keep using this injury thing as an excuse, because it's the coach's job to prepare the next guy when he comes in for him to play well, and it's up to that player to then play well. But that's not the case. Mahomes will be playing. Okay? He will be playing, injury or not. He played in that last game, injured or not, and he still won the game. Is Patrick Mahomes capable of winning a game while injured? He showed you he can. So no excuses, right? With that being said, good people, okay, do I think the Chiefs win this game with an injured Patty Mahomes against the Bengals, whose defense turned it up a notch? Can I give the salute and the nod to the Bengals defense? Yes, I can. Bengals defense looking really stout. They all was on the beach getting buff hooter. Okay, that's me and my boy Don. Shout out to you, my brother. Ain't seen you in a while, but that's his word, buff hooter. When you see him getting diesel out there, right? So, I think the Bengals defensively and the AFC is going to win this game, with the offense playing well as well. In my humble opinion, against, because, the line then switched. At first, the Chiefs was coming in at 1.5 as favorites. It then switched. Good people. Let me pull those numbers up. Yes, so I got everything pulled up, good people. spreads and over and unders. And even with Patrick Mahomes being hurt, the Bengals are coming in as the favorites. I think as they should be, because not of just the injury. I think they are the favorites. People, you see, this is what they, like I said, excuse me, they don't give the Bengals enough credit. Okay. They did the same thing last year. They actually beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl last year. And this is what I don't like about mainstream. They don't never give you that. They just say, oh, yeah, Patrick Mahomes. These are the people they want to promote. You know, some actual supposed sports journalists. All they do is advocate for the big name guys. LeBron James, the greatest player of all time. Stop playing. Okay. Stop playing. And then you got, you know, in this league with his biases, you know, Mahomes already is considered as one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. Like the narratives that they spin are so crazy. If you got a mind and a brain that critically thinks, you could say, how is he considered as one of the greats already? First of all, he's still playing. That's number one. And number two, the sample size. It's not large enough. They be ready to anoint people right out the gate, it seems like, because they had like 5 or 6 good seasons. You got to stop this. This is how, like, even like when I have discussions with people that I have did podcasts with, like, we got people out here saying Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. And I'll be sitting here like, what are we talking about, good people? You know, your numbers is great. MVPs are great. But bowls, championships matters. How you accumulated those championships matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop this anointing people already. I know it's a lot of recency bias out here. You know, it's a whole lot of that going on where people be like anointing guys that's just getting started, or they even, like, let's say 40% into their career, already giving them GOAT statuses and everything else. Like, let's have these conversations, good people. Like, critically think about what some of these narratives get spun, who they want the next Jordan to be, who they want the next Tom Brady to be. Pay attention, okay? All right, so we got Cincinnati Bengals coming in at -1. Okay, good people. It's a 47.5 point over and under. Over and under 47.5. I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals. Kind of tight game. It's coming in at -1. So you got to do your own math on that. Okay, good people, for the Bengals. -1. I like the Bengals to win this game. 28-20. Take the over. 28-20. Actually, yes, 28-20. Take the over. And I will actually tell my people, and I'm only going to do this week and for the Super Bowl, what I will be picking. Because that's what I don't tell you. So this is what I will tell you. This is my pick. I'm taking the Bengals straight up. and I'm going to take 47.5 point over and under. I'm taking the under. That's what I do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Because I don't think Kansas City going to score 20 points. That's my opinion. You got two different perspectives there. Okay? 28-20 gives you the over at 48. It's only a half a point. Okay? I like that as well. 28-20. Okay? Oh, it was trying to change right in front of me. It's changing right in front of. Hold up. Yeah, I seen them. I seen what y'all did. Oh, the money is going down, good people. I think they hear me, man. Something's going on here. I don't want to show y'all this because I'm not advertising nobody's site. They ain't giving me no bread, so I'm not advertising them. Some things was just changing right. 47.5 point over and under. Yeah. Minus 104 and minus 112 for the Chiefs, 104 for the Bengals, and they still at -1. I thought it was switching up, good people. And if you betting, you better get them in early because I think they trying to switch these numbers up. So pay attention to that as well, good people. All right. Now, let's get to the game where I think, to me, is going to be the more competitive game. In my opinion, I don't know. I think the Bengals and Chiefs going to be competitive. This is, that's why I don't like this Mahomes injury. If both teams coming in at full throttle, it would just be pick this and pick that. But now you got that, that injury involved, kind of mess things up. I hate that for this, for the Chiefs. I hate that for that game. But this game here, no excuses. 49ers, Eagles. The Eagles are the favorite coming in at -2.5, 46.5 point over and under score. Now, this game here, I think it's going to have a lot of nuance to it. Like ifs and can'ts and don'ts, a lot of superlatives in the language, a lot of pronouns and verbs and all kinds of different things being used. I think this game, it's going to be a really good game. I think this game is going to be one of those nail-biter games. 27-24 in this game. Take the over. Okay? And in this game, good people, my pick is the 49ers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think 49ers is going to win this game. I think because of mistake-free football, number one, in my opinion. I've been watching them all season. And the people that know, okay? Because I know I'm going to get some hate because people think I don't like the Eagles. Excuse me. Which is very crazy to say because for the majority of the season, I picked the Eagles. And if you've been watching and paying attention, I picked the Eagles. Depending on who they was playing, I picked the Eagles. So you can't classify me as the hate. Can't say I'm a hater. You can't say none of that. Because I done ate 2 debaters up on my social media coming at me for some stuff. Ate them up. And when they couldn't prove their points, they started talking about other stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with the game no more. That's how you know you got them. But at the end of the day, I like the 49ers in this game, in a close game, because contrary to what people think, I think the Eagles are a really good team. They are. If they play mistake-free football, they can beat anybody. I really believe that. If they play like they played last week, they could beat anybody. It's just a fact. They have proven that during the season. The difference between them and a team like the Cowboys and a quarterback like Jalen Hurts and a quarterback like Dak Prescott, the one thing you could say about Jalen Hurts, for the most part, he has been consistent. He don't fluctuate from week to week. You're going to see this guy, he looks the same when he loses as when he wins. It's the same thing. Not different things going on. Okay? So, like I said, in this game, I like the 49ers. They are the underdog, good people, at 2.5. The money is plus 126, and it is a 46.5 point over and under. Excuse me. I like this game 27-24, which gives you 51. Take the over. That's my pick. This one don't fluctuate like the other one. Take the 49ers to win by a field goal, 27-24. Take the over. Now, the 49ers, for the most part, during the season, they had injuries earlier in the season. And as you can see, they then went through quarterbacks. They got down to their third string, which is Purdy. Purdy, being a rookie, I really can't tell. He looked better than some guys that have been in the league for 7 years. Did he say that? Yes, I did. Now, you know, it's you know, a lot of people out there that's probably going to say I'm biased in my pick because, you know, I don't like the Eagles. Now, what I will tell the people that pay attention and to critically think, go through my back catalog in the games and see what I said when I picked the games, when it was the Eagles against whoever, and see what I said. And then come back and tell me I'm a hater, because they can't say that. I'm picking this team because I think the 49ers is going to win the game. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Just like Eagles fans think I'm full of crap, I think they are full of crap. How about that? We are all entitled to our opinions, and we can keep them, right? So, I got the 49ers in this game, good people. Okay? I think it's an over on that 46.5. At either rate, since I don't have a horse in this race, I just want good games to watch. But since I do this, I give you my picks. Okay, good people? And that's all it is. I want you all of you, to have an amazing day. An amazing day. You know, I think, you know, me telling y'all how much I appreciate y'all coming and watching my videos, that really can't say enough. The ones that just listen, I really appreciate y'all too, because we on multiple platforms, okay, good people? So, just y'all have an amazing day. Thank y'all for the love on Sports Talk. We gonna get to the skinny, even if it make you fat. Stop playing with me. Okay? Have a great day. Don't get enough and on. No rain today. No precipitation outside. You can move around a little bit. Yeah, feel nice. 45 degrees already. And for the East Coast, people know that ain't right. Should be like 20 degrees and feel like 10 outside. That's usually what we get in January. But I ain't complaining. All right? Stop playing. Don't Listen Podcast Sports Talk. NFL Championship Week. Again, enjoy your day, good people. Because they'll try to get under your skin, but don't let them win. Stop playing. Deuces. I'm out.